Pump your feet, start clapping. Got a real good feeling. Something bad about to happen. Oh, oh, oh. Happy Friday, TGI Friday.
It is Friday. So,
How has your week been, Kel?
fucked. But check this out. I'm wearing a dress and it has shorts.
Oh my God, where did you get that from?
So,
It's pink.
pink and white.
Oh
I feel like I'm playing netball again. For all those of you who aren't watching the video, real bad talking episode. I'm actually in. It's if you imagine a netball uniform that's tight, has a skirt and shorts underneath, and it's like ombre white at the top, and it fades down to bright pink and then light pink. Yeah. So
I didn't think the day I'd see you in pink, Kel.
I know. Well, so the way this has come about is September 21st, Bulga is having a Bulga Day.
Yep.
Right? So it's like full old school. You got to dress up like old, and they're having like kids' games that they used to play in the olden day, and we're having a ball and everything. It's amazing. But
oh my God,
they are having a tennis competition, Bulga versus Broke. And Lynette goes to me, "Can you play tennis?" I was like, "No, I haven't played since primary school." She goes, "Great, me either. We're playing." So we're registered to play.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So we're going to need some GoPros. We're going to
Yeah.
need like something for the day.
Yeah. So we're registered, and this is what
Yep.
Lynette bought. So she just called in, and I don't want to take it off. And she has a black one. Black should have been my colour.
I'm going to be honest. It looks super freaking comfortable. Like super comfortable.
It is so... I said to her, I think I'm going to buy them and wear it swimming. So
Pamela Anderson style.
Whoop! Anyway, so...
Look, what an amazing last 4 episodes that we've had. Like,
yes.
we're episode 5. And I just want to reflect and say how amazing it's had to have the 2 lovely ladies that we've had on. I know a couple of times we've gone over time, but look, fuck me is all that comes to mind. Oh my God. I've even had people stop me in the street going, "Oh my God, listen to your podcast," or, you know.
Oh, your lash lady. She's like, "I met someone famous."
I know. Is this what fame feels like? Like,
nah, they get actual money.
Yeah, true. We do this for the love, guys. We love you guys. We just want to make you feel. Yeah, we do.
Normal.
Literally, this is a love job.
Oh, and anybody that's listening as well, you can actually watch us as well. And I am currently sitting here with my son's, I really shouldn't say that out loud, my son's troll headphones on, and I have troll hair coming off the top of my head because I can't work.
Beautiful peacock happening there, Kel. Beautiful peacock happening.
Yes, darling. What up? Eat. Yeah, I'll get it in a minute. Just eat your chocolate. That's how my week's going.
As you guys know, this is raw and real. We don't edit. We don't, cut anything. What we put out is what we get. We're both very, very busy working mums. How have you found the last few weeks, Kel, with just being able to make people feel like everything's okay?
Clients, yes. Like, I can do that. Like, I feel like I'm really good at, like, sitting down with people and making them see what they have in life instead of what they don't have, like, and just realize that. But when it comes to me, I just, like, want to blow up. Like, I feel like Kurt's amazing and he's great and he works and he'll come home and he'll still vacuum and he'll cook and this, but I feel like this week has literally been, like, blinkers on. Today's Kurt's day. It's Kurt's day. It's Kurt's day. Today is my day, my day. And I'm just like, But he's been working his ass off, getting up at 4, getting home at like 7.
Yeah.
So them's just the breaks.
Look, and they're the real feels, aren't they, Kel? Like, it's just literally, I pretty much in the same boat. I haven't seen Tim very much at all this week either. Like, he's been up at 5 o'clock. He's not home till 7 o'clock. Like, he's doing a lot of times in the yard and they're get ready for a huge job that's coming up in the next 2 weeks. Like, there's so much happening, and I think this last week has just been a friggin' blur. Like, I don't know where it's gone. I don't know what I've done. And I don't know if I'm okay.
I know I'm
don't know if
not.
I'm okay.
I prefer it when Kurt works away instead of like randomly
Long
turning
hours.
up. Yeah, randomly
Yeah.
turning up going, I'm here.
I'm here.
Yeah, it's annoying as hell.
Dusts and sparkles and glitter comes everywhere when he comes in.
Yeah, the house,
Home.
literally, the house vomits. It's just been shit.
Yep.
And I
Yep.
did all the washing. My folding table, mate, check it. Oh, crap, I'm plugged in everywhere. My folding table is clear.
Woo!
Yeah. And then Kurt cleaned his car out and put a whole
Made
heap of
more
clothes
money.
in. So I put them in a basket and I put it on his bed.
Yep.
That's not my problem. That's an issue, not an ish me.
Me.
No.
The other thing I want to also mention, Kel, is we have a big project we're working on behind the scenes as well, aren't we?
Which one? We talk so much shit. I can't
Oh,
keep up.
yeah, I know. There's so many. Apparel. We're making
Yes!
t-shirts and drink bottles
And
and
stickers.
stickers. So, when you find that dickhead that's parked across 2 car parks or in a parents with friends park, you can go, thanks, asshole, and stick a sticker on their
Yep.
window.
And we're also going to have 2 mums talk. So if you see anybody with that on, you can honk and be like, hey!
Yeah. Join the crew. We're going to literally have 2 mums and a poo emoji as a sticker.
Yeah.
So it is a huge project we are working on behind the scenes. Like, there's so much more to come, so many more people to talk to. But the biggest thing I wanted to sort of try and touch on, and we are coming into that type of season because we are coming into spring, birds and babies and all of that happening, is Women's Fertility Issue Awareness Week. We are coming into that, Kel.
Mm-hmm.
It is a big thing. It's so... There's so many things out there. I personally have been through miscarriages. I know what it is to lose a babe and go through that cycle. Cal, I know you've had the unfortunate of trying and miscarrying as well. From your point of view, how did you get through?
Well, my first miscarriage was before Kobe, and that was my worst one. Like, that was in hospital, after hospital, collecting with septicemia. Like, that was hell. I actually don't know how I got through it. Like, that just gutted me from the day I found out I was pregnant and I went to my first ultrasound. It was horrible from where to go. Kurt was massive. My friends were massive. And it's such a taboo topic to talk about, but I found the more I told people what I was going through, the more people had gone through it.
Yes.
And nobody talks about it. And people you wouldn't even think, and you think their life's perfect. Like, you always look at people and go, oh, you're so happy, like you're so lucky. But no, so many people have it.
It's such a dark door and no one wants to talk about it. No one wants to talk about, how hard it is, the struggles we have. And it's not just a struggle for us ladies. Like, it hits the men just as hard. And I think that's, a really hard thing to go through for both sides of the party. And no one really talks about that. And hopefully we're able to get both my husband and your husband, Kurt, so my husband, Tim, and Kel's husband, Kurt, hopefully we can get them on to have a chat about and what their side of that is. And
Kurt's dying to get on here. He's dying to get on here.
Oh, Tim, it's like pulling teeth right now. So
I know. I even promised him a tattoo. Turd. But my first miscarriage, I think, Kurt, yes, darling, in a minute. Kurt focused on me, only because it was such a prolonged process. But my miscarriages after Kobe, I didn't deal with too bad because I was like, I've got Kobe. And I think it hit Kurt harder because we didn't really process his thoughts. And it's actually, the last couple have hit him harder than myself. And like, he wants another one so bad, just like I do, but he's like, I can't see you go through this anymore. Like, this is killing me. And I'm like, I'm okay. And the doctor's like, really? But yeah, I feel, Kurt. But I think a lot of his trauma as well was like signing the paperwork of when I was pregnant with Kobe, who do we save? Kobe or Kelly? And I think
Yeah.
if I did fall pregnant when we were trying, he'd be happy. And then when we got to that stage, he'd be like, is this going to happen again? Is this going to, like, he would just.
Yeah.
Mm.
And look, I will say also, like, I had pretty traumatic pregnancies, and I did have one of those scenarios where, not so much on the you've got to choose one or the other, but I ended up having a panic attack when they were trying to get an epidural in and went to sleep.
Yeah.
And they did let Tim in to come and to cut Dominic's cord, but he ended up getting tunnel vision. So almost like he was going to pass out. And all you could see was me sprawled on the operating table. I was flatlined. My intestines, my guts were absolutely everywhere on the table. And he's like, no, I can't. And he's got to do the blinkers. And he's like, I can't look. And physically turned his back to me and side shuffled to go see Dominic when he was born.
See, Tim's so kind-hearted. He's lovely. Kurt was the opposite. So the opposite.
So there is a joke that goes around now that Tim knows me inside and out.
Yeah. Well,
literally.
Well, Kurt, right, because we knew Kobe was going to be in NICU, so they had like a crib down there ready. And because everything was wrong, I was strapped to a board.
Yeah.
Couldn't move. And the sheet was up. And he is me trying to say, Kurt, I need you. Kurt, I need you. Can you just cuddle me? And he's looking over inside me. And you know how, like, yeah, normal cesareans have those like forceps tongue things to hold you open. I didn't because of the mess that was happening. I had like a full ring holding me open.
Oh my gosh.
Full ring. I've got photos. Full ring holding me. You can see my intestines and everything. And as they were taking stuff out, Kurt was just like, whoa. And I'm like, Kurt, come here. He's like, yeah, in a minute. He was just fascinated. Fascinated. It was just next level. And
that's the ADHD side kicking in of the hyperfocus. Oh my God, that's what it actually looks like inside someone.
Hello, I'm down here. What about this end of me? Like the bit that's not cut open? Yeah. But yeah, he thinks it's so cool. Like, that is disgusting. Like,
what's some advice that we can give our listeners out there of what they can do and where they can start if they are having fertility issues without going down the road of extremes?
Yeah, 100%. Because it's not all the time you have to go through IVF. Like, that is, I don't say last resort, because it's not. Like, some people, it's a helping hand, and it's fantastic that we have this day and age. It's amazing. But don't be scared to get tested. Like, sometimes it can be as simple, literally as simple, that when you're ovulating, you're not, like, your tracker's out. You're not ovulating then. Or sometimes, this has actually happened to a friend of mine. She only ovulated every second period, but she was still getting a period.
So, right. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. And sometimes it can be your thyroid. It can be literally as easy as taking medication. Or for him, if it's him, and that's what I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with anybody. For him, it can be as simple as, you know, his sperm aren't as endurance. They're just that bit lazier, whereas they need to insert the semen inside you when your egg's there. Like, there are so many littler steps that are so much cheaper than IVF. So for anyone out there's like, oh, I'm scared to get tested because I might hear bad news. But what if it's not? What if it is literally as simple as taking a tablet?
100%. And you've got a really big background in that, especially with you being a nutritional counselor and knowing the foods and knowing what to look at and what sides to. And it's not just foods that we have to take, it's also food the men have to start looking at as well, because look, the old saying is it takes two to tango.
Yeah,
if you don't have one, you can't have the other. It does take two. So
their job isn't much, but you know, like, I had a friend.
5 seconds of fun.
I know, And we get all the carrying, all the bloatedness, our body doesn't go back together, the cramps, the breastfeeding, the non-sleeping. They're like, catch up, I did that.
See ya.
Anyway. But I have a friend back down where I came from, and her partner were trying, and she couldn't fall. And I communicated with her about her thyroid. She got it checked, and literally they were about to do IVF. And literally within 2 months, she was pregnant. I have a client who was working with me via online programming and check-ins with nutrition. She was a little bit depressed, so we changed her mindset and got her exercising again, and she only lost like 5 kilos, and she was pregnant.
And that was enough for her body to go, okay, it's safe now.
Yeah, so she has 2 kids, and she's now pregnant with her 3rd. Do you know what I mean?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't be scared to reach out or talk to someone or get checked, because it's not always bad.
No, and this is this factor that we're saying as well. It's okay to say, I'm not okay, I need help.
100%. And don't sit there going, it's me, it's me, it's me. It's nature. It is not you. Yes, Kobe. You've been calling me. Now I answer and you stay silent. Literally. Yes, Kobe. He's literally calling me to do that.
Do.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah, even on the other end of like perimenopause.
Yeah.
Like I reckon I'm there. Like perimenopause. No matter what you train, you still get the swelling, even though your period, you'll get like phantom period cramps. Even if you're still getting your period, but your period's a little bit lighter, or hi, I can see you. Random things like that. Your food changes everything because your hormones are changing. Oh, you're both there. Oh.
Ryla's just come home from camp.
Yeah, and I'm sore because I fell on a rock.
Oh. You should learn to use your feet a bit better.
Yeah.
I stood in a hole in a rock.
Oh, you'll be right. A little bit tough love, you'll be right.
So yeah, like I have women who have been training their ring gear out going, I just can't. Even people that turn 30 and they're like, nothing's working. I'm like, as soon as you hit 30, your hormones change again. We got to sort this all out again. So if you feel like you're banging your head against a brick wall, we need to change shit. We need to, like, I need to get checked again for my thyroid because my auntie had issues. And I dead set reckon I'm in perimenopause, so she's got to change with me too. But no.
And you talk about perimenopause, Kel. What is perimenopause for people out there that have never heard of it before?
Yeah, especially people that are getting older and they're like, oh my God, I actually need to know this soon. So perimenopause. Perimenopause is pre-menopause. Okay. So your hormone estrogen isn't just estrogen. It's actually got 2 factors, progesterone and estrogen. So they do this throughout your cycle. Okay. So if you can
they're
imagine,
on a bit of a seesaw to each other.
Yeah, all the time. And that's when you get your period. That's when you don't. That's when you get your period. That's when you don't. So when you get less progesterone, your estrogen is always high and you get less of a period. So there's no weight in progesterone to bring the estrogen down to balance you out. So in our estrogen, which is when we're in our period, which we have less progesterone, that's why we feel like absolutely fucking crazy psychopaths, because we just have estrogen. That's it.
Right.
And that's what it's like going into perimenopause. You get less and less and less progesterone as time goes on because your body can only create so much and you only have so much. So obviously that is a hormone, and your hormone actually controls your metabolism. So in turn, with not just getting your period, not getting your period or a lighter period, you'll still swell just as much. And because it will affect your digestive system, your exercise would change, your food would change until your body figures out what the hell is going on. So that's why it will affect you so much.
And it also goes on your genetics too as well. So that's also going to make a huge difference whether or not, say, if your mother went into menopause really, really early or anything like that, that definitely makes a factor in it.
It does. So there's people I know that their mum went into menopause early 40s. And so they know that. And there's some that hit it really, really, really early. I have a friend, she my age or a bit younger. She's in full-blown menopause now.
Really?
At 40. I'm 41, so she's younger than me, but she's full-blown menopause. And her mum got it young too. So
yeah, so it really comes back on that family history of
and you can't really do a blood test to say that's perimenopause. Do you know what I mean? So I mean, we can grow ears on the back of a mouse, but we can't test for us. We just get put down as crazy. That's fine. Don't worry about us.
Not a problem.
So but anybody that's going through the change and stuff, I highly recommend. Even some natural things out there are literally, I call it disco pee. They're absolutely fucking useless. You take it and they make your pee go yellow. That's it. But some of them out there actually really help. So if you're with I can't pronounce it.
doTERRA, yes.
Yep, thank you very much. And back when I was doing Young Living, I'm sure you guys have a progesterone. Actually, it could be called something else. But those
it'd
oils
be very similar.
Yeah, but those oils actually help a lot, and it's not going to bring your period on. It's not going to change your menopause, but it's going to help your mood.
Yep.
And what we really have to look after is your gut health, because with your digestion not being happy, it's not going to digest food as much. So you're going to be more bloated. You're going to have more gas. You're going to be burping. You're going to be farting, and you're going to hold more water weight. So if you think you're crazy and putting on weight and you're doing all the same things.
That's my puppies.
I didn't know if it was your kids or your dogs. Okay, just
no, that's the puppies going off.
Oh, that's all right.
So if it's not kids fighting, it's dogs fighting. So
very true. So don't feel like you're crazy. There's always a reason.
100%. And someone at my age, like I'm not much younger than you, Kel.
How old are you anyway?
I'm 34.
Oh, that's depressing.
I'm not that much younger than you.
Swap your ages then and say that.
Let's go. Someone like myself, I had problems when I was pregnant.
Yeah.
With my last pregnancy, they ended up doing a tubal ligation for myself. Could that trigger something like perimenopause?
Yes, mate. What do you need right at this very second? Yeah, look, go catch some bugs. Really? Yeah, you put bugs in it. Remember when we put the lizard in it? Yes, good job. Yes.
Could something like a tubal ligation trigger a perimenopause or partial menopausal?
Not unless you've got hormone issues. So if you're still getting your period, you still ovulate, like your eggs are still dropping, all that sort of stuff. Oh my God. So people that have had hysterectomies and had it all taken out, you will still get phantom period.
Yep.
What are they called? Things
phantom
happen
pain.
to you. No. Yes. Oh, you broke it. What a surprise. That's all right. Mummy will glue it. We don't need it. Just go catch a lizard. Yeah, you'll still get phantom signs. So you'll still get bloatedness. You could still get cramps. You could still get everything like that. So even if everything's removed, your hormone is still estrogen and progesterone. Yes. I'll fix it in a minute. Estrogen and progesterone. Yep. So realistically, think of menopause as a hormone imbalance instead of not just getting your period. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I do understand what you're saying with that, yeah.
So people who, yes. What do you actually want? How can I help you? Look. Do you want to chuck a tantrum there?
Hey, Copes. Yep.
Go get your dummy. Or I'll throw it in the bin.
I'm watching you, Copes.
But yeah, so like I said, and even if you're getting your period, it doesn't mean you're actually ovulating.
No,
So yeah. So definitely get checked if and that's a really good way to check as well. So if your ovulation's slowing down, you could still get a period, and it could be a sign of perimenopause. There's so many different signs.
100%. And look, you know, us coming on and having this general chat, we just taking taboo subjects and turning them into conversations that we need to actually have. These are conversations that, you know, need to be more verbalized.
All the
Especially when it comes to
the taboo topics. Bring them on.
100%.
Tell us what you want to talk about.
Yeah. And how you going, Copes? You going good, mate?
I can still hear. It's okay.
What have you been doing today?
What have you done today? Tell Mel.
What'd you do today?
Can you say throw tantrums?
Have you thrown tantrums all day for Mum? That's not helping. Like, it's just taking literally those taboo subjects. We're going to bring them to the surface. We want people to feel that they can reach out and this is okay to talk about. You know, everyone thinks that talking about hormones, talking about the female, talking about the female body, miscarriages, things like that, it's hard and it's not an easy subject for me to sit here and talk about because it's something that affects everyone.
Sex, anything. Tell us what you like, all the taboo topics you want us to talk about. You're a pain. We're at time anyway. Lucky.
Yeah,
you're lucky.
We're almost at time, guys. I just want to thank everyone for jumping on. Give us your taboo subject that you want us to touch on next time. You know, let us know what you want to hear about. We do have some more fabulous guests coming up as well, so stay tuned and we'll have it all going for you.
And thank you for all your love and support. Don't forget to follow us. Love you.
Keep your eye on our social media. We will release a pre-orders for any of our stickers or merchandise that we've got coming up. So
yes, definitely. I was talking into. Did you see me? I was talking into this.
This is an episode to watch as well as listen to, guys. But we will catch you in our next episode. See you guys.
I've been hijacked. Bye, guys.
Have a good afternoon.
Are you going to talk?